The lineal and WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury has the fight he wants. The unified champ Alexander Usyk has accepted the champ versus champ bout, and they'll battle to crown the first undisputed heavyweight champion in over 20 years. But this is boxing. According to the WBA president Gilberto Mendoza, Fury and Usyk have agreed to terms to fight this April in London, except Fury has added some caveats of his own.
See all this talk of boxing fights, they want 50%, Usyk's and all this, Tyson's being greedy. Where I'm standing, Usyk, you and your team are worth 30%. You either take it or you leave it. And if you don't want it, go and fight Daniel Dubois at the Copper Box and get a few $1 million. If you want to make some real money, come and fight the Gypsy King. But I will say, for every day from today that you linger, mess around, I'm going to deduct 1% from the 30%. So every day, I'm going to deduct 1% until you take it. And if you don't take it, I did worth $2 million. Not a problem. But how in the world could Jews ever offer me a deal? Not possible. TikTok, TikTok.
Fury offered Usyk, the man with 3 of the 4 belts, a completely uneven 70-30 split of the purse in Fury's favor. If Usyk refuses, the WBA will force Usyk to face their less lucrative challenger, Daniel Dubois, instead. Such unfair terms are a massive disincentive for a champion who can make good money elsewhere in easier fights. It's almost as if Fury doesn't want to fight Usyk. The thing is, though, Usyk hasn't backed down from anyone, and he replied that very day with a few added terms of his own that Fury can reject at the cost of his own reputation.
Hey, greedy belly, I accept your offer. 70-30 split to fight with you on April 29th at Wembley. But you will promise to donate to Ukrainian immediately after the fight. On £1 million on every day of your deal, you will pay 1% from your poorest to Ukrainian people. Deal?
To clarify, Usyk accepted the uneven split, but only if Greedy Belly donates £1 million to the Ukraine war effort against Russia, which will increase every day Fury doesn't accept. If Fury and Usyk can agree to terms, that bout is tentatively scheduled to take place at London's Wembley Stadium this April 29, in the biggest bout in decades. To the lightweights, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia kicked off their pre-fight promotions in New York, and Davis has something for Garcia.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. So what is Ryan Garcia getting on April 22nd?
Ass whooping. That's what he getting.
While Davis has held world titles in multiple divisions from junior lightweight to junior welterweight, and he is still undefeated, the 28-year-old will not be defending any belts in this catchweight bout. The 24-year-old Garcia has never held the title, but his potential is clear to any fan of the sport, and he's not in it for the belts either.
To be a champion, you have to beat the best. It's not about the titles. It's not about, you know, like I said, the titles. It's about who you beat. And for me, it's testimony to the respect I got for him as a fighter. To me, I believe he's one of the best, and I've had that type of mentality since I was a young kid. Growing up in the amateurs I never thought about the weight class, only thought about who was in it, because I want to be the best.
The next day in Beverly Hills, things started to heat up as the two fighters talked more at each other instead of to each other. Mostly, the talk was about their differences in ability. Davis is known for his power and IQ, Garcia for his speed and one of the most accurate hooks in the sport.
I don't care about just making it a big fight. It's great that it's a huge fight, but I'm here to win. And I promise you, I got the heart, I got determination you've never seen before. You like to fight guys that don't hit hard, but guess what? I do hit hard. And when I hit you with that left hook,
What else?
yeah, what else? You're gonna see, watch, when I hit you with it, you're gonna be like, what? You're on the floor.
What else?
Sleep.
What else?
Good night.
What else?
Exactly. What else? Then you're gonna wake up in the hospital. What else? I'm awake now. What else? You're gonna wake up.
You only have
Then when you wake up, then what?
complete fighter.
Then when you get slept. All right, you're gonna see in the ring.
Davis versus Garcia for Fortune and Glory is set to go down at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas this April 22nd. Just a week before Fury or Miocic likely becomes the true face of boxing. In other news, sources say the undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney has almost secured his next bout. The former three-weight champ and pound-for-pound extraordinaire Vasyl Lomachenko is the man he dares to face in what could be Haney's last fight before moving up to junior welterweight. If they get the deal signed, all signs are pointing to that bout taking place in Vegas this May 20. To the middleweights, the two-time champ Gennady Golovkin is no longer a champion. The 40-year-old has vacated his WBA title just a month after vacating his IBF title, leaving him without any titles. He hasn't decided to retire. He just hasn't picked his next opponent. That's not like Jake Paul, who is picking another fight he thinks he can win. Or are they picking a fight with him? The undefeated and retired boxing Hall of Famer Floyd Mayweather and his oversized entourage approached Paul for a discussion after a basketball game last week, which Paul was seen running away from. Floyd, you want to run it one-on-one, no problem. But I'm not dumb. I'm tough. I don't need to prove my toughness, explained Paul after the incident. I'm not going to sit there and try to fight 50 dudes. You're mad because I took your hat. Are you serious? The hat incident Paul referred to occurred in 2021, ahead of Jake's brother Logan's exhibition bout with Mayweather. Before a pre-fight press conference, Jake stole Floyd's hat off his head and ran. He thinks the 46-year-old and his entourage are still mad about that. Floyd will not see me one-on-one in a real fight. That's a fact, Paul further explained on Twitter. His team has hit my team numerous times to do one of his exhibitions. Now he ambushes me? Come see me in the ring. Real fight, no exhibition, robbing fans, bullshit. And Tim Tszyu, son of boxing Hall of Famer Kostya Tszyu, claimed the interim WBO junior middleweight title by knocking out Tony Harrison, the only man to have beaten the undisputed champ Jermell Charlo. That's the Charlo who now has Tszyu as his mandatory challenger.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.